Given that almost 2 weeks ago, Disney and Lucasfilm announced a batch of Star Wars TV shows, almost around 10 TV shows that Disney is actively working on for Disney Plus, that's really going to expand the Star Wars universe as we know it. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about Disney and Lucasfilm is that, yes, we do know that Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are doing an excellent job reshaping Star Wars as we know it. We all witnessed what happened with The Mandalorian Season 2's finale, with the entrance of Luke Skywalker coming into play here for the very first time in a long time in his youth. The last time we got to see a Luke like that was in Star Wars Legends, per se. Now, given of what we have in store by Disney is that they have shows like the Ahsoka series, they've got the Kenobi show, they've got the Bad Batch coming out next year, the Book of Boba Fett. I mean, so much more to come. You know, they're already working on over a dozen Star Wars projects for Disney overall. And not just that. Aside from that, we will be getting another batch of announcements next year in 2021, most likely in quarter 3 or 4 of that year. Now, what's really intriguing all has to do with what's been happening with Star Wars. We have seen this positive turn for the franchise. Now, the one show that I think a lot of fans are very skeptical over is The Acolyte, that's being done by writer Leslye Headland. And this is also being supervised by Kathleen Kennedy. She actually has full creative control over the story of The Acolyte, which, by the way, in case you guys did not know, is labeled as a mystery thriller that's associated with the dark side. Now, with that being said, of course, alright, with Disney already working on over a dozen Star Wars projects, they are currently focused on their new Star Wars universe primarily in order to ensure that Star Wars can be just as successful as the Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, it's described that Kathleen Kennedy is actively working on Star Wars The Acolyte that is set to star actress Brie Larson as one of the main Star Wars characters in the actual series. It's described that Larson will be a brand new type of Jedi in the series, labeled as a Jedi God in a sense, as she was created by the Wills, who are godlike creatures that created the entire universe. It's described that Larson's character will be based within the High Republic era, befriending other Jedi across the galaxy to solve a deep mystery of the rise of the dark side in the unknown regions of the galaxy. It's noted that Leslye Headland is set to make Brie Larson's character stronger than ever before and stronger than both Anakin and Rey from the prequels and the sequels combined, in order to create the ultimate character for the new Star Wars project that they are aiming to drop sometime in 2022 on Disney Plus. Now, let's stop right there for a second, because this to me sounds like it's going way too overboard. And call me crazy, but I think that introducing a Jedi God, in a sense, kind of makes us perceive the power of the Jedi in a different way now. Almost as if once you have a Jedi God, it just immediately makes all the other Jedi seem weaker. It almost seems like that is Leslye and Kathleen Kennedy's attempt. I don't know about you guys, but that seems to be their overall agenda here within the Acolyte series. Again, I have not seen a shred of footage because this is not done yet. There's no trailer, there's no teaser, there's no poster, there's no BTS reels or images. So we're gonna have to wait and see exactly 100% how this show is going to be, but I am pretty much certain that it's going to be Batwoman 2.0. And there's a reason behind that. Number 1, Leslye Headland. Number 2, Brie Larson. Now, Brie Larson, we've been talking about this for a number of months now, of how she also is going to be providing a lot of her own personal agendas into the story. She actually convinced Leslye Headland to use a lot of her ideas and overall directions of how Star Wars should be treated within this new Star Wars TV series. So we're going to have to wait and see exactly how this is really going to be structured and exactly how it's going to be perceived by the fans. It's going to be interesting, let me tell you. I mean, do I believe that if this is a colossal failure, it'll derail the Favloni universe, as I like to call it? You know, both, Favreau and Filoni. I don't think so. I think that if this one fails, I don't think it's going to make a dent into the Star Wars universe because, mind you, This is the only project that Kathleen Kennedy has in store for herself. This is the only project that she has full creative control over. Everything else, it's all up to Favreau, Filoni, George Lucas, and others out there that are stepping on board over at Lucasfilm behind the scenes. So a lot is coming our way. I just feel that the whole Jedi God nonsense is a little way too overboard, and it just does not make sense. Leslye Headland just seems to be doing this just because it's Brie Larson from what it seems. I don't know about you guys, but that to me exactly is how it sounds. There is one character from the High Republic books. If you guys go ahead and check them out, there is one character that fits Brie Larson's appearance, so it's very possible that she could very well be playing that character. However, that character is not named Maeve, which, by the way, is the name of this Jedi in the upcoming High Republic series, The Acolyte. So, like I've said before in the past, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know about all this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.